Bert! Get him! Yeah! Ron Babe was right.
I'm feeling spry. Well, what do you think about that? Middle of the week, and here's something for you to listen to. It was last month's trivia that we did with Garmin and Gunner and Boss Ammo. I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, the HDP store is open on the website. This is not for me. This is for my daughters. They do the design, the management, the whole 9 yards. This is for the kids, for the stay-at-home moms. Show them a little love. Give someone you love a gift for Christmas.
To it.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, we keep sitting for a minute. So the way this works is very unprofessionally. All the questions are vetted by me. If they are wrong in your opinion, that's just your opinion. Okay. There's no Googling. If you have your Sharpie marker and your pencil handy or your paper, we would appreciate that. The questions are going to be anything from alcohol, tobacco, firearms, bird dogs, and waterfowl and upland birds.
I need a pencil or paper, you said?
Well, if you don't have that, Heather will have you answer first, so you don't get to see everybody else's answer. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right.
I mean, I can find one.
All right, find one. We're good.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
Find a pencil or, gee, many Christmas. There's a gun rack behind him that looks quite impressive.
Yeah, he wins that one.
No kidding. Yeah. Well, he's not the oldest. I'm actually the oldest. I should have the biggest gun rack. I guess you guys can't smoke or drink in your offices, huh? That's too. Oh, no, Addison does.
I can do whatever I want in my office. What do you want to smoke?
Anything. We don't care.
All right, good to go.
All right.
I'd like to place a wager. I think I'm going to get the lowest score.
Well, that's hard to say who's going to get the lowest score. There's going to be some multiple choices. There's going to be some closest to guesses, and then there's going to be some guesses that you're just going to have to be correct or incorrect on. So I think we'll just keep the order. Well, as long as you guys can all hold your things up, then Heather could get the answer. I've got answers. I gave Heather the answers without the questions, but they'll make sense eventually, Heather. So, okay. All right, here we go. This is the first question. What type of alcoholic beverage is used during a toast called the stirrup cup? Oh man, why do the dogs got to go off now? Of course. All right, let's try that. I'm gonna holler. Hey, how about quiet? I already fed you. All right, what? Come on, nobody's
starting off well, Ron.
Nobody.
I shoved mine outside.
Yeah. I'm going to let mine all go here in a minute. Hang on a minute. I think somebody might have pulled up. Either that or I got to throw a bucket away.
Hi, Addison. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What have you been up to?
Just working.
Yeah, a lot?
A little.
A little?
Gonna be missing you tomorrow. Spec hunting.
What's that?
I'm gonna be missing you tomorrow. Spec hunting.
Oh, yeah. You're going to mash them, too. They're there.
Yeah. Did you get that kennel and stuff?
No, I got the
food crate.
The food crate.
That's because they're going to do tan, I think. So they're use the kennel that you have, I think.
Oh, perfect. Then we're good. And Benelli's in it now too. I talked to Nick Andrews and I got him to do it. So that's going to be good that he's in. One thing I don't know is they're sending an M2 Optifade gun. Are they doing what? Benelli's sending an M2 Optifade pattern gun. I was wondering if Sitka was in it. I heard at one time that maybe they were.
I know nothing about it.
All right, forget it.
Last
We'll
time I
later.
talked to Matt yesterday, and they were trying to get Sitka in or something like that.
They were trying to get who?
Sitka in.
Okay, because I'm photographing it and I want all that stuff right now. So,
Sure.
all right, cool.
Get her done.
Yep,
Like it's like a board meeting. I like this. All right.
okay, I'm ready.
All right.
The syrup?
What type of alcoholic beverage is used during a toast called the stirrup cup prior to a properly mounted fox hunt? What type of alcohol would be the toast during a properly mounted fox hunt?
Do we say this out loud?
You write it down, and when I ask for your answers, you show us your answer. And we're able to read backwards, so you don't have to print it backwards. Rayhan, you have a guess?
Man, I'm already on it.
Oh, you already got it written down. I couldn't see your hands move.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Does everybody have an answer? All
I
right.
think so.
Let's start. Let's just flip them up and see what we got. Scotch, bourbon, a little high, brandy, whiskey, brandy. Oh, I am so sorry. The correct answer is port.
Hmm.
Oh, who'd have figured? Yeah, I'm
Never
sorry.
had that.
Yeah, well, me neither. Don't ask me where I get these questions from. Believe me, it takes a lot of research.
That's a tough
Okay.
one.
All right. Second question. The movie The Biscuit Eater was adopted from a short story about a young boy and his efforts to take a misfit bird dog and turn him into a field champion. In the 1940 version, the dog was an English pointer. In the 1972 version, what breed of gun dog was featured in the movie Biscuit Eater? Ooh, let's see. I will give you a hint. It's I would say a pretty popular dog these days in the versatile dog world. There's a little hint.
Well, which one of those three? Are they all considered the same one or what?
Which one of what three, Lee?
Well, those popular versatile. All right, I'll
no,
just
no. It's not necessarily the most popular. I'm just saying this breed,
it's pretty popular versatile dog.
it's a pretty popular versatile dog. It's not one you wouldn't have heard of.
All right,
Has everybody got an answer?
I do.
Still going here.
Okay. I should have one of those little dee 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 dee. Actually, Heather, you were
I'm
supposed
not singing for you. I already seen that coming.
Come on, Heather. I should have the letters so you could walk by like Vanna White and turn all the letters correctly. For you. Right. All right, Patrick, you still struggling?
I got mine.
All right, let's see your answers, gentlemen. Draught, English setter, GSP, draught, wire hair. The answer is wire hair or draught. Very good. So we had Patrick, Lee, and Rayhan.
Yes, sir. Patrick, nice pickup, man.
Thank you, sir.
And you're in two different rooms, so you're not cheating.
Now, is this, just out of curiosity, is this individual or is this like team?
No, it's individual. I just thought it'd be fun to have a couple guys on from each. If I invited, several from each.
Brandon told me that only one guy was supposed to go on. Otherwise, I'd have Brandon and Zach would be on here too.
Oh, see, you know what? I don't think they read their emails carefully. They were all invited, and you were the only one that said you couldn't make it.
I'm the only one you can trust in the whole company. Remember that.
Apparently.
Addison, you make sure you tell Zach that.
Well,
All right.
They're great guys. Okay.
Number 3. During what decade was the last AKC dual champion English Springer Spaniel awarded both field and show championship? What decade? And I'm going to give you 4 to pick from. The 1890s, the 1950s, the 1980s, or D, there was never a dual champion English Springer Spaniel. 1890s, 1950s, 1980s, or D, there's never been a dual champion English Springer Spaniel.
Had to throw that curveball in there, didn't you?
Yeah, that's a trick. That does seem tricky. It makes you want to bite and take the last one, doesn't it? Not biting, dude.
Not biting. All right. All right. So A, 1890s, B, 1950s, C, 1980s, D, never been. Do we have answers?
Got an
A
answer.
1 out of 4 chance. All right. We got the 80s from Addison, the 80s, the 50s from Luke, the 50s from Patrick. And what was yours, Lee?
1950s.
The answer is 1950s. Very good. Very good. You know, they say on that other show out there that has a very popular trivia show that actually has sponsors and everything and sound effects and an engineer and all that other shit. They say the older you are, the better you are at trivia no matter what. So we'll see if that prevails.
Come on.
All right. Number 4. What state of the Union boasts a harvest of over 1 million ducks a year? And I don't think that was from 2021. It might have been from 2020. I did not write that down. Probably the most recent, whatever. Let's just call it 2021. What state in the Union boasts the highest harvest over 1 million ducks per year? And the average per duck hunter is 20 ducks per season. What state in the Union?
Is there an A, B, C, or D?
Nope. That's when you just got to be pretty smarty pants.
I wish it was one. I wish I had 2 choices.
And there's a drum roll. That coming through.
Ready?
No. How we doing?
I'm ready.
All right. There's only, you know, I'll reduce it down to the lower 48. Okay. So don't think of Alaska and Hawaii. It's not a trick question. So, all right, let's see your answers. Arkansas, North Dakota, Louisiana, LA, Louisiana. Addison, do you have a guess?
Addison's frozen up.
Addison froze up. North Dakota. No, sorry. The answer is California.
California.
Oh, come
I
on.
mean, here's the deal. I mean, it was Arkansas forever, right?
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, it was. I mean, Arkansas used to harvest up towards 2 million birds a year, right? And then California started to sneak in there as like on other metrics. I just wasn't sure that. Shoot, I told you I wish I had 2 choices. It was one of the other.
You were just stuck in the flooded timber, weren't you, Lee? You were just stuck there.
I'm stuck in the 70s, dude.
Lee,
So
what
have
happened in
these
Arkansas?
answered on a curve. All right.
Wait, Ron, hang on. Lee, what happened in Arkansas? How'd it drop off?
I really don't know. I don't know if it's flyway or what it is. I mean, hunter participation is definitely down in Arkansas. They had in 1955, there was 2.1 million waterfall hunt licenses sold, waterfall in Arkansas, and then now here as of now it's like 1 million. So they only have half the hunters, but they still shoot.
Yeah.
They shoot a pilot. Yeah, they do. I almost said California. I should have, but I
It's
wouldn't.
a mix of things. The combines got more efficient, so there's less food on the ground.
Oh,
it's kind of
all
like
kinds of
there's no more quail. It's a mixture of 10 different
Okay.
things.
all kinds of factors out there right now that are affecting it. Yeah.
There's a pretty crazy statistic in California too, specifically in the valley, of percentage of pintails in the country that visit there every year. And it's something like 80 or 85%
Nuts.
of the entire country's
Yeah.
pintail population.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think you're only allowed one there. You were allowed one. So think about that being the highest harvest, and then you can allowed one pintail.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll stick to the.
Good question.
I'll stick
That's a
to
good
my
one.
side. I'll stick to my.
Ron, you need a
side.
question about the old point system. I think, was that the 70s league?
Yes, I'm trying to think of what years that would have started. Early 70s. It might even have started in 69. It might have even started then.
I mean, I would fail, but it'd be an interesting question.
Well, there
No,
was-
I know. That only confused me as a youngster. I was like, I'm pretty good at math, but when they did that, that was, yeah, a little too complicated. That's like point restrictions for hunting for antlers. You know, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Our fifth question, halfway through almost. This popular versatile hunting breed was first imported into the U.S. as a Russian setter. The known founder of this breed called this dog Smoutz-Barts. This is a tough one, but again, it's a breed that you've all heard of. And I will tell you, it's not a setter. They just listed it as a setter when it was first imported over here from Europe.
What year was it imported?
Probably around the 50s or 40s. And there's always exceptions to that rule, but I would tell you they had not gained popularity until probably 15 to 20 years ago. And because it is a tough question, I will say they are more popular than they should be. How's that? And that's not a dig. It's just too many people jumping on the bandwagon. So don't think setter, think versatile breed.
And it was originally called what?
Smoutz-Barts. Smoutz-Bart. I can't speak that very well. Smoutz-Barts. Yeah. Don't worry, the next question's pretty easy. In fact, if nobody gets the next question, you probably are going to lose your job at whatever company you work for. All right. What do we got for answers? Boykin Spaniel, the GSP, the Vizsla, the Drott, and the Vizsla. No, sorry, it was the wire-haired pointing Griffon.
Boy,
I'm sorry.
well, that does fit with your narrative of they're probably more popular than they should be.
I was giving the hint. Yes.
But isn't a wire hair a draught?
A wire hair is a Drott, but a wire-haired pointing Griffon
Is a griff?
No, it's a Griffon. They tend to look like wire hairs, but they are a totally separate breed. And believe me, they are not Drotts or wire hairs. They are Griffons. And there's a reason they use the French word Griffon.
I should have came up with that.
I thought I had that nailed, Ron, and I'll give you the reason why. When you said 40s and 50s, the first geese to come to the United States came in 1949, and it actually landed in Kansas City.
Oh, damn it.
So,
You know, I probably should have had one. No, this is the next one. Wait, let's do a check here. Heather, we've got 5 questions under the belt. What does the scorecard look like right now?
All right, with 5 questions in, we have Lee and Patrick tied for the lead with 2 each. And then Rayhan and Luke are tied for second with 1 each. And Addison's going to get on the board on the next question.
Okay.
Addison's going to light the lamp right here.
All right.
Who makes the best kennel?
Yeah, yeah. In what year? In what year was man's best kennel? Okay. The Winchester Model 12, one of the most popular pump guns ever made, was produced in 12, 16, 20, and 28 gauge. But when they chambered it in 410 gauge, they changed the model number to what? The Winchester Model 12 was produced 12, 16, 20, and 28 gauge. But when they chambered it in 410, although it was completely the same workings, what model was that Winchester in 410?
Patrick, you should have come to me with Simmons.
I need a multiple choice or phone a friend or something.
Oh, Zach.
I only know Lance, but I only know
Zach.
Brown.
Zach will know.
Okay. So what model number, what was the Winchester model of the 410 shotgun pump? Let me see your answers.
Addison.
Model 42. Luke with a 0.
Here, Addison. We'll see if we can read it.
Apparently Lee has the answer in his hand. Yes, it is. And Model 10, huh? I don't think the Model 10 was a pump gun. What is 410 is not. Jesus. And just for a little factoid, the Model 870 Remington was made in all 5 gauges without a model number change for the 410 model. I didn't know that. I looked that up. There we go. All right. Well, I thought everybody would know that. Boy, oh, I'm telling you, I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm going to have to come up with an easier questions next time for my sponsor.
That's not an easy question for, they're young.
Yeah, but you should absorb yourself in literature when you're young and learn about these things. Otherwise, it's going to die with you and me, Lee. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't read, dude. They didn't read the Shooter's Bible or the Gun Digest. They didn't do that.
All right.
Ron, wait, really fun fact about that. So, Lee, have you ever heard of the shop Simmons?
Yeah, in Olathe, Kansas, they do all the ribs on my Model 12s.
Yeah, so they did, and they held a patent for the vent rib. And so they did all of that. And they're about a half mile away from our office.
They still do it.
Yeah, they still do it, and they do restorations in there. It's absolutely incredible. If you ever around this time, you should check it out.
Here, let me show you one. This is a really cool one here.
I think Lee has one of everything on that gun rack. Something tells me his man cave beats my man cave.
Luke's got it. It's my son. He's got my dad's Model 12, but that was his favorite. We have a number of them, but his gun was a Simmons gun from Olathe. It's a beautiful gun. Their ribs are next level.
So were they putting the ribs on these guns way back in the day, or is just something new that?
No, they did the work. They did the work for John Olin at Winchester. That was his shop.
No shit. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what people learn a little bit. I hope all you younger people retain this stuff.
Yeah. And well, the cool thing is, like, you could buy a used plain Jane Model 12 right now. They're all over. You could buy them. Yep. Send it to Olathe and they'll put that rib on there and they'll trick that gun out for you. I mean, that's the best repeater ever made.
They do from the ground up. They'll rebuild that gun.
Yep.
So it looks like
they're gorgeous when you get them back. They're like the day somebody bought them. They're incredible.
I found a 16 gauge at a swap meet one time at a gun show. And then somebody said that new guns more than I said. They said it was all redone. I don't know if it was redone but it looks like it came out of a box, but they said it was redone. So it's possible it was redone by them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also had a habit of that little corner of the stock chipping off all the time too.
Well,
that's that's like only Model 12 guys know that because they're like, oh, the chip's there, that piece of wood was that straight grain. All right. Our next question. Where'd it go? Okay. Before World War II, boy, this looks like I'm stacking the odds for Lee. Before,
Not that old, dude.
I know you're not, but you know that.
70s rock, this wouldn't even be a contest.
Right. Yeah, I'm not asked. There's no rock and roll question. No Black Sabbath,
No Sabbath.
which we found out earlier. That's why Lee lost his hearing from going to Black Sabbath concerts.
75 Sabbath at Parade Stadium. That was it.
Okay. Before World War II, Dr. Charles Thornton from Montana is usually credited with establishing this breed in the United States, although they were probably brought here with some immigrant families as early as the late 1800s. But Dr. Thornton was the first importer and breeder of this popular breed of hunting dog.
Is it a versatile?
It's a versatile, yeah. You know, it's a pointing dog. It's a versatile, yeah. But to be honest with you, if you look at the list of versatile pointing dogs, every pointing dog, even English pointers, are considered versatile because they'll do the work if they're trained for it. It's not what we think of as a versatile dog, but this one you will think of as
What did you say the cat's name was?
Dr. Charles K. Thornton from Montana.
God, that's tough.
It's not what it
What do you
is.
mean it's not?
It's not. Are we all struck? Are we all
Who's the drummer for Black Sabbath? What do you mean it's not? Yeah, it is.
I thought I was talking to a bunch of dog men here. I don't know. Who knew?
No labs. I don't know versatile.
Well, you know, I'll have you come on the next one. There's more duck questions on the next one. I didn't want to stack them up because I know most of you are duck hunters.
Okay, so what?
This
Can I hear it one more time?
Yep. Before World War II, Dr. Charles Thornton from Montana is usually credited with establishing this breed as far as a breeding program and importation of this dog. It's a very popular, versatile breed in the United States today.
I guess I'm going to ask you, what defines a versatile breed?
A dog that is known for its hunting, its pointing, its retrieving, and its water work, all at the same time. That versatility, land, seer, water, hunt, or point, hunt, retrieve. You've all seen these dogs, I guarantee it. You all know somebody with one of these dogs. I believe Heather has 2 of them in her house. If she would just move the camera.
No, I kicked them out. They're too
You kicked them
loud.
out. Yeah, I kicked mine out and they all came. Oh my God, they're tearing up this mattress. Hold on. What the hell? Come on. Get out of here. All of you. Go play in traffic. Oh. There we go.
I don't know. The versatile thing throws me off.
I know. All right. How about this? What popular pointing dog in America was first established with a breeding program and importation in Montana by Dr. K. Thornton, Charles K. Thornton? What popular pointing dog? There. We'll leave it to that. Because the versatile things only come up in the last, maybe 50 years, so you wouldn't know that.
Okay. I don't feel good about it. But
You don't feel good about it?
no, I liked my other answers. This one I'm clueless in.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's flip up our answers. What do we got?
I'm
German
going
short hair,
very popular.
German short hair, Weimaraner, German short hair, English setter. The answer is German short hair pointer.
That was I've answered this 3 times.
No, that's your other one.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, I guess.
I wrote this out and I was like, surely it's not that. But Weimaraner.
Surely it's not the Weimaraner. No. I in the history of the Hunting Dog Podcast trivia, I have not and probably will not have the Weimaraner as an answer to one of the questions. All right. There we go. All right, number 8. Now, this is a little geography. You don't have to be really special to figure this out. And there's not that many continents on this globe. Other than Antarctica, what continent has no species of grouse whatsoever? There are no grouse. What continent has no species of grouse? So I don't know if you all travel the world bird hunting. I don't, but I read a lot. Yeah. What continent?
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Now there's not a lot of continents. Let's be honest. You got like a 1 in 6 chance of getting this right. And you pretty much know North America's out. Okay. That's a hint. Don't anybody come up with North America, because apparently you're not paying attention.
Okay. I got a guess, but
All right, everybody's got a guess?
I'm
Addison,
embarrassed
got
that this isn't a continent. Now that's a problem being that far away from high school. This is an advantage for those fellas. They're younger.
That's true. That's true. Let's see what you have for the continent with no. Anybody else? Australia. What? Let me see. No, the continent is
Greenland.
South. Nope, that's not a continent.
Oh, I thought maybe it was.
Wow.
It's a big fucking island.
It's a big fucking island. The answer is South America.
No, you really?
Really?
There's not anything weird like capercaillie grouse thing down there? Or?
Nope.
There isn't.
What are perdees?
Perdees are in the
That's a
quail.
quail. That's a quail, right?
Yep. Boy, oh boy. I think we're getting close to the end here. Heather, let's get a scorecard update here. We've got 2 answers left.
All right, we are 8 questions in, and we have a 3-way tie for the lead with Lee, Patrick, and Rayhan.
Okay.
And then Luke still has a chance. He's got 2.
Okay.
And we're still hopeful for
All right. Oh, this one, you guys are gonna hate me for this one. You're absolutely gonna hate me for
I
this.
already hate you.
Well, you're gonna hate me more in a minute. Okay. Cigars are measured in 2 sizes, by length and by ring size. What fractional dimension is the ring size? The length is in inches, but what fractional dimension is the ring size?
What's a fractional dimension, man?
Oh God, I knew somebody was going to ask that. Do you remember your fractions in school?
Man, I'm a words
Yeah.
guy.
Does anybody ever use a tape measure?
Okay, I got it. Well, I got a guess. I don't, again.
I'll tell you what, on this one, we're going to go with the closest fractional correct answer.
This is
I
for
got
the
a
width.
feeling. I got a feeling
It's for the width.
for the ring size. Yes, it's the width. Yeah, that would be the width, the ring size. Yep. So if a cigar is an 8x48, which is a popular size of a big cigar, it's 8 inches long and 48 something. Get it? Boy, you're going to hate me for this one. I thought everybody knew this shit. And if you have a Stanley tape measure, here's a hint. If you have a Stanley tape measure on you, it may not read in this fractional dimension, but it could. It could.
Ready.
All right. Everybody ready? Let me see your answers. I can't read your answer. Millimeters. No. 30 seconds. Eighths. quarters,
I bet it's 16th.
tenths. No, the answer is 64ths. So that one's going to go to Lee.
I guess it's got to be bigger than 48 if it's 48.
Yeah. 48. See, 48, 60.
Well, I don't even know how thick the popular cigar is. Are they thicker than an inch? Or are they smaller? I don't know. I don't.
Well, they'd be smaller, like a 48.
Hey, dude, I didn't fucking smoke cigars. I smoke joints. Okay, they don't.
All right. What popular size of what do they call them in Jamaica?
Blunts.
What popular size of blunts is measured in? Jesus. All right, boy. I'm embarrassed for you all, but our 10th question, and we could still need a tiebreaker if Lee gets this one wrong and anybody else gets it right that was in the three-way tie. Our last question there are 4 states in the union that have upland birds as their state bird. There's 4 states out of the 50 states. The state bird is a game bird. And it's not waterfowl. It's a game bird. It's an upland game bird. There are 4 states. I want you to name 2 of them. And of course, I will give the winner if they only get one of them and nobody else gets one. I'll declare that a correct answer. But name 2 of the states that have upland game birds as their state bird. I mean, if all of you don't get one of them, we're just going to end this call. There's a hint. Okay. We're thinking. Does everybody have an answer? All right, let's see your answers. South Dakota and Nebraska, Montana and Nevada, Alaska and California, Montana and North Dakota, Utah and Minnesota. My God, Addison got one right. Hey!
Yes.
He finally got one right. All right, the answers are Alaska, the ptarmigan, California, the California quail, Pennsylvania, the ruffed grouse, and South Dakota, the ringneck pheasant. How did not everybody have South Dakota as 1 or 2?
To me, that was the easy one. I thought Nebraska was a chicken.
Well, it may be on their state flag or something, but it's not their state bird. Yeah.
And then I thought the other one I would have guessed that when I had been wrong, I would have figured bobwhite in Georgia.
Yeah.
I'd have been wrong.
Well, Heather, what kind of prizes do we have for our winner? And who is our winner today, Heather?
Lee is our winner with 4 correct.
4 correct. Now, that's probably about what you got right on your test back in high school, right, Lee?
Oh, that's a little better than that in school.
I graduated at the bottom of the bucket in my high school class. In fact, they probably told me, I think they told me I could stay home and I didn't have to walk because it was embarrassing. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, or at least we'll
Smoking
see.
a cigar.
Yeah, well, I've got other questions for another one. If you're ever interested, you're all welcome back. Lee, you'll be invited back as a past winner. And Addison, you're never going to be invited back because apparently.
If we did this like school, I would have cheated the whole time and I would have passed.
Oh,
and I might
okay. Okay. Heather,
who's the most successful business owner here? He wins that.
Yeah, it ain't me.
He wins that for sure.
All right. Well, you know what? We don't give out 9th place ribbons anymore, right? Those days are gone. We only have one winner. So anyway, I appreciate everybody coming on. Heather, thank you for keeping score for me, because that would be a daunting task. And as this progresses, we'll have sound effects and engineer. and it'll be a little bit more exciting. And we'll have a big lit up board where Heather just spins the answers out for everybody when they get them right.
Thanks, Heather.
No problem. Nice to meet you all.
Nice seeing
Any,
everybody.
Any news from anybody's company? Anything new coming out that anybody wants to yak about, or you want to cut it off and get back to work, get back to dinner?
Oh no, I don't want to go to work, but do we have anything new? Not crazy new. No.
Okay. All right.
I will say,
Yeah,
just to put
Pretty
in,
quick. Pretty quick.
we Garmin just passed the milestone of 10,000 SOS incident responses with the InReach products. And for all you upland hunters, duck hunters out there, from one hunter to another, I really recommend checking out those InReach products, SOS and two-way communication when you don't have cell service.
Which one do you? I asked this question the other day because I just got kind of a bird dog. I have a little cocker.
Yeah.
That I got from Raglan.
Yeah.
I got from Jay Lowry, and so I'm kind of really getting back to the upland hunting, and I used to when I was younger hunt them a lot. So, and I was thinking about that. What Garmin unit would you get for like when you're remote and you need that? Just tell me one to buy. So.
Yeah, this one may be a little bit much, but I actually know some guys who run GPS on cockers. But the Alpha 200i that has the InReach built into it, and it's full mapping GPS. You can keep track of all your dogs, and then when you're not hunting with dogs, you can just drop the collars, and it's probably one of the best handheld GPSs with InReach that we've got. So I'd recommend checking that one out.
What about no collar on the dog and just a handheld for me?
Oh, you get a little mini one, right?
Well, the InReach, you can get a little mini InReach. That's a good one. The 66i's got mapping on it too. So check one of those two out, or we can talk offline. I'll let you know about those too. But
Lee, like that,
Yeah.
just a little booger. You can keep it right in your pocket.
That's what I'd hook up to my, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Is that it has enough like reach and battery, all that stuff or whatever?
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yeah.
that's got a bunch of battery life. You can trigger SOS if you get in a situation where you need help. You can also text.
What's it called?
It's called the InReach Mini. There's an InReach Mini too. I'll send you some info on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want my phone number or what?
I got your email address.
Oh, killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't want me go. She'll ask me if I got it with me because she figures I'm going to fall down at some point and need it, which is a good chance of being correct.
It's no worry I'm going to get lost. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I tell you what, I still leave one of my mini, I fire up two of my collars and I get them all synced up with my 550 plus, and I leave one in the truck. And I don't know. I don't mark a waypoint on the truck. I just see that the truck is now 400 yards away from me. The problem with it is it tells me black dog on point every so often because it ain't moving.
Yeah.
One way to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of prehistoric way of doing it. But no, that I lent that to a buddy of mine last month for elk, a month and a half ago for elk. His wife had a new baby and she was really giving him a fit about not being able to stay in touch with her. And he used that. And you could text through it if you want to text through it, or at least you've got an SOS. So yeah, there's a lot of peace of mind there. Yeah. All right, everybody, I will let you go. I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate everything you do for Hunting Dog Podcast. Thank you.
Nice seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Good seeing
Nice seeing you guys. Thanks, Ron.
All right, see ya. See you, Luke.
Bye-bye.